This is a really quick tutorial on how to use the new masking technique in Premiere 2026 if you're trying to animate your mask for a green screen cutout. So I'm going to use this clip right here. This is an old student, Roshan, and you can see he's kind of walking into the scene. And so I'm going to animate a mask with him in that. So I'm going to take that mask or that green screen and I'm just going to drag it onto a new sequence. And here it is. Now I know that I need to create a mask of him. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to use the pen tool. Now where it's a little confusing is that the first pen tool you see in 2026 is this one. This one is going to create a shape or a graphic, which we do not want. So instead we actually have to use the pen mask tool right there. And so it's hidden underneath this object mask tool right above the hand. So you got to make sure you select a clip, hold that down and go to your pen mask tool. And then what I can do is I can actually just go around them like this and it creates a mask. Now by default it gives you a bit of a shade on it. I don't always like the shade. I mean, you can change it to blue or whatever you want. I usually turn that to none. So now I can see the mask that will eventually be applied. If I want it to move, because if you look, he walks right outside of that mask. So if I need that to move, the part that's a little confusing is you have to change it from clip to frame. And when you do this, I'll just go to the effect controls, what it's going to do is it's going to automatically animate the path for your pen mask. So what I can do now is, as he moves forward, I can actually move the whole mask with him. And it creates a keyframe over there, so it follows him. Now I don't have to just move the whole mask, I can actually adjust each point as well. So when he goes down to bend over and pick that, imaginary thing up, I can drag these points like that, and you can see it moves with him. Now I have to watch for it, right? So right there, obviously his head's getting cut off, so I'll just extend that out. General rule of green screen is you want as little of the green showing as possible. Okay, that's just going to make for a more accurate cutout. So that's looking pretty good right there. And he comes back up. So I'll bring that up. His hand's getting a little cut off there. And so you can see you have this mask that kind of moves with him. Now in the old Premiere, when you made a mask like this, it just automatically cut him out. Here it doesn't. It actually takes this mask and it makes him into an unassigned mask. So what we have to do is we have to decide, well, where should that mask go? And you can actually put that mask on any layer or like any effect that you've done. But specifically, we need to put it on the opacity layer. So I'm just going to take that pen mask tool, drag it onto opacity. Oh, and if it doesn't take with the dragging, sometimes it doesn't, what you can do is you can just right click it and change it to an opacity mask. And by doing that, it'll cut them out. Okay, and so now you can see you have an animated mask, and as long as you're in frame mode, you can keep keyframing it, changing the size or whatever. And now your next step, of course, will be to remove the green screen, which is continued in the tutorial that's already listed for you.